thank you for being here. We're celebrating another amazing victory and accomplishment for the community of San Ysidro. And this particular accomplishment, it is great to have the mayor here because he was a colleague of mine on the city council when we created the CIP project, and we funded it over the course of the last several years. So appreciate that history, and also all of you from the business community. I see some here from our faith community. Padre, pase para acá, por favor. And also from our educational community. I see some folks from Sweetwater and San Ysidro Foundation. All of you, thank you for being here. We're gathered here today to celebrate the addition of 8 new sports lights that will illuminate the multi-purpose and baseball fields here at Larsen Field. The community and the city staff, as well as community leaders, you all know that this project took years, but it was a collective effort, and that's how we were able to make this happen. In particular, I want to appreciate the hard work of the San Ysidro Recreation Council, the city staff, the staff here, and also the community that got involved in this process. Larsen Field is currently, these 8 lights are very significant for the community of San Ysidro, because now Larsen Field is the only place where we will have athletic lights so that the evenings could be utilized at this park. With the addition of the sports lights, the San Ysidro community will now have access to youth soccer, flag football, and baseball programs during the evening hours. This is a beautiful community asset for all of us here in San Ysidro. With that said, it is my great honor to introduce and welcome, please join me in welcoming our mayor of our great city of San Diego, Mayor Kevin Faulconer.
Thank you, David. Well, thank you, David, and I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be here, and I want to thank Councilmember Alvarez for his leadership and for his determination that really helped get us to where we are today. And these lights are going to be a great addition to the San Ysidro community. I was talking with Raquel here, so this is something that she wanted 30 years ago. And I know how important that this means to our community and to our families and to our kids. And see these guys right over here. Hey guys, they're what it's all about. You know, it's about providing these opportunities, as David just said, for soccer, for flag football, to make sure that these fields are getting used. And you know, that is something that all of us feel so very, very strongly about, which is to make sure that we're putting dollars back into our communities, back into our parks, where they belong. And so to be here today with Councilmember Alvarez, to be here today with our community leaders from San Ysidro, both our neighborhood leaders, so many of you who are here from our planning boards and others, to our local business community. You know, this is going to be a huge addition and an important addition to San Ysidro, and that's why we're here, of course, today to celebrate it. And when we give our kids the opportunities to participate in these sports, give them more opportunities to get involved, that strengthens us as San Diegans. That strengthens our community here in San Ysidro, and that strengthens all of our families. So I'm so proud to have helped to work with our city's team and to help make this very worthwhile project a reality. But it started with the community, and that's again why we're so fortunate enough to be here. And there's one more thing I wanted to say, and to thank the city team to make sure that they're being smart about how they put these lights in and how they did it. And in fact, the city's energy division got involved with the design process, worked closely with SDG&E to make sure that we're going to be able to save up to 20% for these lighting expenses. So that's a great example of working smart, putting great activities in, and once again to make sure that our families and children are able to utilize this park for years and years to come. And to have these lights, it's going to make sure we have so much more enjoyable, so much more opportunities. And that's, I think, what makes me most proud. And so I wanted to say to all of you here at the San Ysidro community, thank you for your efforts. Thank you for your determination. Thank you for making San Ysidro exactly what it is. It's one of the best neighborhoods in the city of San Diego. And thank you to Councilmember David Alvarez for his continued great representation, for his leadership. Thank you to our city team who is here in Herman, and our Park and Rec, and I see a lot of our police officers here today. We're one family. This is a great effort. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, for a job very, very well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We really appreciate you being here. As you mentioned, the community of San Ysidro is like one big familia Everybody always is looking out for each other, and the men and women in our police departments, the men and women who work for the Parks Department make a great effort in making sure that our families are taken care of. So, well said. With that, I'd like to welcome someone who joined us not too long ago at the city, but is making some great strides to make sure that our parks throughout the city are the best parks that we could possibly have, and that is the Parks and Rec Director, Herman Parker. Please join me in welcoming.
Well, thank you very much, Councilman Alvarez. It's indeed an honor to be here. We're so happy to see these improvements here at the park site. But I've got to start by just saying a special thank you to our Mayor, Kevin Faulconer, our Councilmember, Alvarez, as well as all of our council members who are so committed to supporting our park system. These parks truly make a difference in our everyday lives. They give us a place to recreate and create and get out and exercise. And so we're indeed thankful to them for their support to this park system. Today we celebrate the installation of some new ADA improvements, walkways, and also the lighting that has been installed. As been mentioned, these lights are going to provide wonderful access to this park site after hours. It increases the hours of play and the hours that we are available to provide quality recreational programs here in the community. So if you want your parks and your community, you want your community to be healthy, you want them to be active, you've really got to provide this type of lighting system to be able to keep people in the parks and activity going. These kids will appreciate this and they will remember it for the rest of their lives. You're creating a memory here that they will never forget. So with that, I want to close by just thanking the Recreation Council here in the community who really got behind this project. I want to thank our Public Works Department for all of their support in the project. And thank you to the community and our Park and Recreation Department for all involved with this project. It's been a wonderful project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Herman. I just want to say again, 8 lights, but 8 lights are really exponential because the amount of young people and families that are going to have access in San Ysidro now for the very first time after hours is going to exponentially grow. So it's very meaningful. But it takes a lot of work, even though it's only 8 lights, to get that done. And I want to introduce the Deputy Director of the Public Works Engineering Parks Division, who worked on this for some time, and he does a great job at the city as well on many projects, but we appreciate his work, particularly in his team on this project, and that's Mark Nassar. Mark?
Thank you. I want to take this time to thank Councilmember Alvarez and the Mayor's office for giving us this opportunity to be part of this project. Nothing gives us more pleasure than to see a project completed and in use, and to see the youth and the athletes of the future playing out here in this field, and being able to say that with this project we were able to double the use of this park and extend it to a larger community base makes us feel very appreciative of having been part of this. I want to take a few moments of your time just to acknowledge some of the key team players of this project. First of all, Samir Mahmalji and Alexander Corsi are the project management team. Thank you for your help on this. I want to also reiterate what the Director Herman Parker and the Mayor had mentioned, that it was through the partnership with our sister department, Environmental Services, we were able to capitalize on energy saving measures. These lights are energy efficient and will reduce the expenses by 20% for the entire sports field lighting set. These sports field lights are specialized for athletic use, and you'll see the difference when they come on. They're high-end, specialized lighting. We're very proud of having them here. They're unique. We also want to recognize the consultant that's worked on this project, Platt Whitelaw. I want to thank you for this hard work. Also the contractor, Ace Electric, who installed these lights. And then lastly, the community. We want to thank the San Ysidro Recreation Council and all of the Park and Recreation staff for their partnership and support and guidance. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate the work that you and your team do. I would now like to ask San Ysidro Rec Council President and also San Ysidro School Board President Antonio Martinez to say a few words. Antonio?
Councilmember Alvarez, Mayor Faulconer, on behalf and really on behalf of the community, on behalf of the children here, thank you for putting these lights. You say 8 lights. For me, there are 8 lights of hope. And for me, honestly, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart for putting this on. And I'd like to just say thank you. In the goal of creating healthier communities and the goal of creating safer communities, this is a step in the right direction. So I just want to say thank you on the behalf of the community of San Ysidro. Thank you.
Gracias, Antonio. I'd now like to, lastly, but definitely not least, welcome Padre Arturo from Mount Carmel Church. It is sort of the local church for a lot of the families that will be enjoying this park, but also very active in the community and making sure that the community understands what's happening. And he's a partner in all that we do. Father Antonio, please, if you can join us, say a few words.
Thank you. And on behalf of the parish of Mount Carmel, I want to thank the mayor office and Councilmember Alvarez, but especially I want to thank the community. We were saying at the beginning of this service that this is the victory, this is the accomplishment when the community get together. It doesn't matter what faith do we profess. When we come together, we can move forward. But you know, today we're thanking everyone. We need to thank God, but also that we get a responsibility today. We need to keep this place the way it is. We have it for ourselves. Now, let us keep it the way it is, and that is a responsibility of ourselves. So we are proud of what we have accomplished. Let us keep it the way it is, and we are so proud for whatever we can do coming together. It doesn't matter what faith we profess. So thank you, and we hope. And I know Medina, I'm new here, but he's the one who has been fighting with Jorge in bringing this place with a lot of light to be safe in this place.
Thank you. Well, I just want to say, Father, I think they say everything already, but I just want to say to all of you, Major, David, and everybody, to take care of the community in San Ysidro, because I came here in San Ysidro from 1974. So I see this park grow and down and everything. So now I can see this reality, lights in our park. I'm a part of the community here too. So for me, this is my park, it's your park. Like the father say, take care of the park. Todos tenemos que cuidar este parque porque es de toda la comunidad de San Ysidro. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna say a little mention, if it's possible to fix the parking lot, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. We don't lose any opportunity in San Ysidro to. We are very thankful of everything and things like this that make a big difference for us, as you know. And as Mayor mentioned, Senora Moran has been leading a lot of efforts in the community and Little League also, right? It's nice to know that some Little League teams can now use the facility at evening. So I want to thank all of our distinguished speakers. I want to thank all of you, all of the staff who work at this park, who make things happen for the families. And I want to thank all of the business leaders as well for being partners. And thank you for being here. This is only one of the many improvements that are to come in San Ysidro, thanks to the work that we've done together. And we have started now looking to do the design phase for the children's play area here at Larsen Field, the project that is needed to bring the play area and a path to travel up to ADA standards. And I'm really happy to hear that flag football and soccer practice are scheduled for this evening once the new lights get started. So without further delay, are we going to turn on the lights? Let's do it. All right.
Yeah!